Hey guys, Chris from Flow Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to install canards on the new Kia Cerato. Let's go. All right, first step, before we even start touching the canards, the first thing we're going to do is clean the car. So what I'll do, I'll just give it a good spray, a wipe with a quick detail, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, on to the next step. Okay, next step is the template. So this template will help you align the canards to the correct location. So how I like to do it is I like to align the corners first, just there and there. I'll also prepare some masking tape, and that will help me just temporarily secure the template down, and that will allow us to place the canards on. So we'll go ahead and get that done now. Okay, now that I've done that, you'll notice that there is some markers for the body line. So you've done it correctly, the arches, the body line here, and also you get to fold that around too. So if all those points line up, then you know you're on the right track. So we'll go to the next step. Okay, now that we have the template on the car, where the canards will go, this section here is perforated. So what you need to do is just peel that off, peel the two sections, exposing the bodywork, and then we'll tape our canard on. So we'll go ahead and do that now, and we'll move on to the next step. Alrighty, now that we've got the car prepped, this is the fun part. So we've got all the parts here for our canard. We need to assemble it. It comes in multiple parts. So we've got the dive plane, we've got the canard supports, as well as the bracketry and the hardware to go with it. So I'll show you how to put it all together so we can get it on the car. Okay, assembling the support. So what you want to do is grab yourself one of the brackets, flip it over and put the brackets facing this way. So the correct way is to have the brackets facing outwards being the textured side. And you also want to make sure that the thread is facing down. So that's one, and I'll do the other one. Okay, now that you've done that, just going to repeat it from the other side. Okay, next step is to apply the primer. The primer is also called the adhesive promoter. What it does is, by applying it to all surfaces, it just helps the double-sided tape adhere to the product as well as the car a lot better. How to use it? It's a glass tube inside. You just crack it, and then we're going to apply it to the back of the supports on both sides, and also the dive plane in this section here, which is labeled there. Let's go do it there. You don't need to apply it to the small canard. So we'll go do that and we'll come back. Okay, next step is to apply the double-sided tape to the prime surface of your supports and also the bigger dive plane. So all you're going to do is peel the back off, match the orientation, and then stick it on. So we'll get that done now. Okay, we've got our canards all set up, ready to go. Now we need to prepare the paintwork. It's quite simple. The kit comes with alcohol wipes, so we'll just clean the surface. And also we've got our second tube of primer, which will be enough for both sides in there. And also we're going to do in here too, because the canard does reach around the corner. So we'll go ahead and get that done now and go to the next step. Okay, now it's all, the surface is all cleaned and primed. All we're going to do now is take our prepared supports, peel off the back, and locate it within a template. So that's easy, we'll get it done. Okay, now it's on. You might want to just hold it down for about 30 seconds, a minute if you can, and then it'll be done. Okay, I've held the supports there for about a minute or so. Now what we can do is just take off the template. And then from there, we'll just grab our dive planes and get assembling. All right, now we're ready to install the dive planes. Now, a few things to note. You definitely want to do the lower one first, because if you do the top one, you can't get your tools in. Another thing is to make sure that the dive plane sits above this little vein or little bump here. It goes on top. So get that over the top and line up the holes and then get your screws in. For tools, use a 2.5mm Allen key. If you don't have one, there is one provided in the box for you. So we'll go ahead and get that installed now. Okay, the last step is the top dive plane. Just peel off the back, which I've already done, over the top of this little vein or ridge here, and then you screw it in. I just like to do the middle one first. I just find that a little bit easier. So we'll do that, and then that's the last step. Okay, and that's the Canard done on the FaceLift Kia Cerato. The Canards on the car, now everything that I've done is for the right side of the car, so you just simply repeat the process on the other side. So I hope this video was helpful, and thanks for watching.